For those who've been following along, I have been going through a Jeep issue. Some would call it a lemon. They would disagree. I had to look this up, and I had other people look for me just to make sure I was not misunderstanding anything. They deemed it didn't qualify. But I took the Jeep from my local dealership, who topped it off with coolant, to the home dealership, and that's when they told me I need a new engine. So I've been home for a bit because I've been traveling, and I told them, like, hey, this is very inconvenient for me. Life goes on, so you making me come back and forth to deal with this crap isn't helping me. It's actually making things a lot more stressful for me because I'm doing unnecessarily driving for no reason. It's not to say like my status or anything is coming into play, because I didn't say here, Leo, like I'm Olympia, but I just like, hey, I was a customer and I bought something and it broke. So I need you guys to do right by your customer and fix it. I didn't buy a broken Jeep. I didn't buy a used Jeep. I bought a brand new one. It was broken. Fair is fair. Give me a new Jeep. That's all I asked for. We're now 2 months in. I've spent a decent amount of money, you know, dealing with all this stuff. Obviously, like the warranty got tapped in, the gas, the time, the tolls, all this stuff that went into missed work. So yeah, so I'm logging all this stuff. I want to read you guys what the report from the service station said, because this in itself should be enough. Not my boohoo tears, whatever, my frustrations, but this should be enough. So I took it in. This vehicle was in the shop for 21 days. I was personally driving it from the 2nd to the 28th. Before I started having issues, it was at the 2-week mark. And by the time I got to Delaware, like so it's basically, I've only had it for 50% of the time I've owned it. That's a problem. So, dealership. For me to get my vehicle back, I had to sign off like that I received it, that the service was done. So I got my copy and then the warranty copy. And I'll come back to that in a second because that's actually kind of scary. So obviously on the printout, the invoice, I have my vehicle information, the time stamps, the generic thank you for choosing us, blah, 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 and then their hourly rate, which is scary. On page 2, it says, customer states, the coolant was low and had to refill. Auto start fans sound louder than usual, hearing fluids while it stopped. Cause, possible bad head gasket. Now, again, this is jargon, this is blah, blah, blah. I don't know what this means. But the automotive people, feel free to comment as this progresses, because it gets worse. It gets worse and worse, okay? And I'm just a girl. This is my interpretation of this thing. Engine complete replace. We're starting off strong. It is a level 3 highly skilled. I'm assuming they need their top people on this one, not like someone who just walked in. Fine, cool. They have these things noted in here. The total is no cost, because obviously I had a warranty. The warranty page looked very different. There's a lot more numbers. So mine says just NC. I'm just calling it no cost because I don't know what that means. Gasket, engine complete, antifreeze coolant, push pin, rivet, coolant, engine drain and fill, coolant, supercharger, turbocharger, MGU, system drain and fill, WP, long block 4-cylinder engine, compression and leak down test, head cylinder assembly, 2.0 liter cylinder, head removal for inspection, cat bolts broke on removal, extracted and tapped the bolts, nut hex flange, stud double-ended, diagnostics time, replace the hose due to melting, hose coolant bottle outlet. So again, I had warranty. My invoice shows 0. To the next page. The actual like labor and what they did. This is a paragraph. Coolant was low and the fan sounded louder than usual. Coolant is low on arrival. No external coolant leaks present. Coolant bottle already had steam and smoke coming out after cold start. Coolant bottle smells like combustion gases. Failed block test. Oil already has sludge, is in poor condition, and is at the low end of full. Needs a new engine. Create a star case regarding concern. Evac AC and recharge. Drained high and low temp coolant. Removed body to access engine properly for teardown and inspect per star. Remove heads and inspected head and block for warp age. Head and block was warped beyond 0.0035 spec. Turbo shaft has play and does not spin freely. Bearing binding. Couple of small diam hoses heated to the point the clamp melted to the hose and damaged hoses coming apart. Oil is varnished to the block and head like at 100,000 mile motor. Updated star on fightings. Removed engine. Drilled out 2 broken studs for EGR pipe to converter. Retapped and installed new studs. Replaced engine. Swap over access. Reinstalled body. Fill and bled low and high temp coolant. Reassemble bad engine. Vehicle works as designed. Now again, I'm just a girl. That's a lot of work for a brand new car. They did the normal tire pressure check, belts, hoses, brakes, all that stuff. Now, like I said, there's 2 copies that had to be signed off. My copy as a customer and the warranty copy. Now, they didn't let me keep the warranty copy because that probably would have been not good. But I can tell you right now, the hours, labor, and parts all totaled over $12,000. What I was told was like, do I need a copy of this? Should I be concerned? No. If you should need an attorney or a lawyer, they'll make an official request. all in all here, okay, the fact that I didn't say nothing about a lawyer in this situation. Y'all brought that up. Second, that's like nearly a quarter of the car's value, just labor, parts, and time. That's not no red flag to y'all. That is to me. What do I know, I guess. There's more, but this video is already long enough, so yeah, that's that.